We'll be getting more word from the guys in just a moment. But first, we want to get the reaction from Stevie Nicol as to what Andy Robertson had to say and also the fact that Liverpool got this win.
I thought it was great. It was very sensible, very straight to the point. He won't try to kid anybody. He wasn't throwing out the lines of, oh, you know, we're doing this and that. He said exactly how it is. They need to be more consistent if they want to win any of the trophies they're in now. He couldn't have been more honest and straightforward and correct.
Oh, okay. Stevie, yeah. Comfortable, would we say, tonight?
Yes. Makes a change.
Yeah. We don't get to say that too much. Alex and Nadim are with us now. Yeah, we don't get to say too much comfortable. At least Stevie doesn't when he's watching Liverpool recently. But today, Alex, they got the job done.
Yeah, they certainly did. And Andy Robertson always speaks so well, doesn't he? And I'm sure he'd like to be playing more, but he didn't say that. And he stepped up tonight when it mattered.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's somebody who understands that the opportunities that he has now aren't going to be the same as, say, they were 1, 2, 3 years ago when he was an integral part of this Liverpool side. But he has to be prepared, he has to be ready. And you can see how much it means to him as well. I think the way that he spoke was very, very honest, as Stevie said, but in like a way which wasn't really disparaging to, say, some of the negatives that they have had. I think he's acknowledged them and understands that if they want to be successful, they have to find a way to get through those, and that's as far as it comes. You can't really argue with that. And I just like the fact that, you know, he's the one who scored that first goal. You know, he got the assist for the second goal, and that's the thing that put the game to bed. And yes, maybe he has his fingerprints on that goal that Wolves scored with some of the decision making.
We didn't mention that.
We didn't mention that to him. No, we left that well alone. But the fact is, they're in the hat for the next round. That's the significance of it. And I think he's still a massive player for this club, especially between now and the end of the season.
And comparing their first half performance with their second half performance, how much better were they when they just moved the ball a bit quicker?
Listen, the first half performance was so bad that somebody standing really close to me thought that Liverpool were going to go into extra time in this game, and I can't think who that is, but maybe it was you.
Based on that first half
maybe it was you.
That's all I'm
maybe
saying.
it was you.
It might have been. It might have been.
No. You got to trust the process.
You came so close.
Well, yeah, but I think in the end Liverpool were the better side. I think if it was going to be a case of Wolves winning 2 games in a row against Liverpool, I'd have been very, very surprised. I think they always had the quality, and in certain moments they stepped up and they showed it. Defensively, like, it wasn't amazing for Liverpool, but it didn't need to be. And in terms of the attack, like, they did what they needed to do. Scored some good goals, took some confidence, and the game was basically done. You're taking off the likes of Van Dijk and so on. Like, that's a great position to be in with another big game coming up on Tuesday.
Liverpool had 20 shots on Tuesday. Wolves had 4. Tonight, Nedham, Liverpool had 20 shots. Wolves had 4.
Yes.
That's blown my mind, by the way.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Wolves are less efficient today, and look what happens.
Scoreline.
Yeah, and I think in some ways that's what summed up from my perspective, that the game on Tuesday is almost an anomaly for a side to have that much possession, to have the shots that they had, and to not win the game. The way that this game has panned out is how you'd expect it to pan out more often than not. And I think Liverpool, as we've seen, they're very much deserving winners, and, you know, they did what they needed to do.
Yeah, well done. You almost got it right. Almost. Not quite.
Nadim snitching on Alex there. Alex, Stevie agreed with you. He almost thought after that first half that it was going to extra time.
It did cross my mind at half time.
That was definitely the case.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm not on my own here. Thanks, Stevie.
No. Let's not do this, because Stevie is anxious because he wants Liverpool to do well. You just misread the game. Stevie speaks for itself. Listen, there's no ball.
All I would say, Alex, is that you don't want to be on Stevie's side all the time. Take it today, but not all the time.
Okay, I'll take it today.
Let me tell you guys this, because you didn't mention to Andy Robertson, because why would you? That late goal conceded. But in the commentary, Maka wasn't bothered about it. Yeah. Stevie was bothered about it, though. Before we get the thoughts of the team here, here's Anna Slot on it.
It is frustrating not to keep a clean sheet, especially for players, defenders, goalkeepers, who put so much in it, work so hard to keep them away from goal. It's very frustrating to see that we give away hardly any chance and still we concede goals. But I can't believe that it will go on like this. So there will also be moments that things will change for us. As it happened with the set pieces, things will go back to normal, especially because we have one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but we have to give him a chance to make a save. A deflected shot 3 days ago is for every goalkeeper impossible to save.
What if I told you Liverpool's so-called dream move this summer might be for a player Bayern Munich do not want to sell at any price? Haha, yeah, Reds, this one is spicy. Because Michael Olise is not just another rumor on the timeline, he is one of the hottest attacking names in Europe right now, and Liverpool are being linked with him as a possible long-term answer on the right side, even while Mohamed Salah remains officially tied to the club after signing a new Liverpool contract in April 2025. Welcome back, Reds, and let's get straight into it, because the more you look at Olise, the more you understand why Liverpool supporters are dreaming. This season for Bayern, the guy has been ridiculous. 10 goals and 16 assists in 23 Bundesliga appearances, numbers confirmed on Bayern and Bundesliga statistical pages. That is elite production, elite creativity, elite final third quality. Yeah, this is not hype for the sake of hype, this is output. Now, here's the catch, and it's a massive one. Bayern signed Olise on a 5-year deal through June 2029, and multiple reports say there is no release clause. Bayern officials have publicly stressed he is on a long-term contract, and recent reporting says the club sees him as a cornerstone of the project and has no intention of opening the door. So when you hear numbers like $116 million or bigger flying around, understand this: Liverpool admiration is believable, but an actual deal looks extremely difficult right now. Haha, dream target? Yes. Easy target? Absolutely not. And that's what makes this story fascinating. Liverpool are clearly being linked with high-end attacking profiles because the club is thinking ahead, not panicking. ESPN's recent transfer reporting said the Reds view Olise as close to a perfect fit if they ever need to reshape the attack, but the same report also noted Bayern want to shut down any exit talk and may even look at fresh contract discussions beyond 2029. That tells you Liverpool is shopping at the top shelf. Hoo-hoo, that ambition matters. And if Olise proves impossible, Liverpool are already being linked elsewhere, with reports pointing to RB Leipzig teenager Jan Diomande as a more realistic alternative. That is smart planning. One elite dream option, one younger feasible option. That is exactly how a top recruitment team should work in 2026. But let's talk football, real football. Why does Olise excite fans so much? Because he gives you that rare mix of flair and end product. He can create from the right, combine in tight spaces, carry the ball, slip passes through lines, and still finish moves himself. In other words, he looks like a Liverpool attacker. Fast decisions, technical quality, killer instinct. Haha, you can already imagine Anfield rising when he cuts inside onto that left foot. Still, this is where we stay honest. As of today, Bayern hold the power. Liverpool interest is one thing, Bayern willingness is another. And right now, all the strongest signals say Bayern want to keep him, reward him, and build around him. But here's the part that should excite every Red. Liverpool are not standing still. They are being linked with top-tier attackers for a reason. The club knows the next era must be built with elite talent, elite planning, and elite ambition. Whether that ends with Michael Olise or another top target, the message is clear. Liverpool are aiming high, and that, Reds, that is exactly what a giant club should do. So now I want your take. Would you go all in for Michael Olise even if Bayern make it difficult? Is he the perfect future star for Liverpool's attack, or should the club move faster on a more realistic option? Drop your thoughts below, smash the like button, and subscribe for more Liverpool news, transfer reactions, and Red passion. YNWA.